Hey, what's going on, guys? This is AndrewChicken, and welcome back to another video. If you've only been around Paladins for the past few months, then you might think that Moji has always been a support. She's just another regular old healer who does, well, way too much healing. And that, yeah, it's just always been the case that she does this. But that's not actually true, and if you've been around the game for any bit longer than that, you know that for most of Moji's many years in Paladins, she's actually been a flank. And so in this video, I want to answer the following question. Can Moji still be played as a flank a few months after her rework? Because Moji does still have a talent that allows her to retain some of the remnants of her flank playstyle, and that is Jubilation. This makes it so that magic marks are now instead applied to enemies, and detonating at least 7 stacks of the magic mark will deal bonus damage up to 350 additional damage at 10 stacks. And also, enemies within 15 units take 75% of the damage. So basically adding in the old flank talent, Boom Boom. So with this talent, she is able to do quite a lot of damage, and quite a substantial amount of area damage too. But this is only one part of the old flank Moji puzzle. She's still lacking the old magic barrier. She's lacking most of the tech that made her actually rather unique back when she was a flank, and this is less damage than she was doing when she was a flank. However, she has some new things in her arsenal. Of course, the magic shield is still very powerful, and she has a lot more health than she originally did, as well as an infinite scamper. Can just sit back and watch her run. So that's really cool too. Will these new tools allow her to flank in a different and possibly better way? Well, that's what we're going to try and answer in this video. So without further ado, let's get straight into the match. Alright, so here we are in a match, and we have got quite the beefy enemy comp to deal with. Yagharoth and Fernando with IO heals, possibly Sky heals, and they've got a Tyra to boot. This is going to be rather difficult for us. So I'm going to grab the Jubilation, and I'm going to play with this build I have concocted, which looks a little bit different from my traditional Moji builds, and this is the first time I'm testing it, so we'll see how good it is. It has maximum health, and it also has Scurry, which heals me during Scamper, and this is because when you take away Moji's ability to mark her teammates, she actually has quite poor self-sustain. She's not able to detonate magic marks in order to heal herself. So this aims to replace the healing that she would get from magic marks by allowing her to heal during Scamper. Then I also have Sparkle Capacity, just for more ammo, because she tends to struggle with that, and some filler cards for ultimate charge and damage reduction. And I suppose I could also pair this with general survival options, which is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to do armor plating, and I'm going to do some nimble. And the reason I'm doing nimble is to kind of counteract the fact that she has a self-slow penalty whenever she uses her spray, and that's quite annoying to deal with. So I want to be able to make up for that and actually be able to chase down the enemies. I'm going to try and flank around, but already I'm getting shot. Uh-oh. Alright, well, I used my magic shield, and I'm going to try and run away. I got some Ying heals. Let's regroup here, try and do some damage to Fernando. I may also go for some lifesteal. We'll see about that. Oh boy, I've just been revealed, though. Holy crap. Okay. Well, let's pop a magic shield. That'll also still affect my teammates. That is quite a nice benefit. Jeez, man, they are just lighting me up. Holy crap, they want this Moji dead. Well, I'll try and do some damage to Yagharoth. And as you can see, that extra Sparkle Capacity is very nice, but it's not quite enough to kill her. And we're going to lose this objective without any blood shed, actually. I don't think anyone died. The enemies just have a super tanky comp, and we're not really able to break them down, which is our big problem. Alright, do some more damage up to Yag. First blood finally happened. Okay, that's great. Also, there's not really much of a point in me spraying on the shield, because I can't build marks against it. And with limited ammo, you actually have to be much more cognizant about what you're using the spray on. So try and do some damage to that Tyra there. That's not a good sound. Right, let me just pop this on Fernando. And finally get my first kill. My goodness. He was just walking at me. Alright, I'll try and do some damage. Stay up here close to Yag, and she is going to go down. It is still pretty good damage. I think we just are kind of playing a bit of a waiting game right now for Cauterize to ramp up. Because, yeah, two very gigantic tanks and then IO heals are very tough to beat in the early game. Alright, there we go, take down the Sky. That was a very quick, clean kill. Sky, by the way, did end up going debilitate. Thank goodness for that. Did not want to have to deal with a healer Sky on top of healer IO. Alright, let's run past here. I'm really liking the fact I put the healing card in this build. I am already noticing such great value out of that. There we go, she's gonna pop. Any gamers over here? We got Skye. She's dead thanks to Zin. Pop the magic shield and just walk it back. The magic shield is almost immortality. It's still not quite the old magic barrier, but it'll do for most intents and purposes. Although sadly, one thing that I certainly miss about Flank Moji was being able to pop magic barrier, and then actually being able to get that mark on the enemies if they shot the magic barrier. And there was a tech whereby, if you actually just shot a shot real quick and then pop magic shield, there was a chance that the enemies would hit your magic barrier while the projectile was in flight, and then by the time the projectile landed, they would have a magic mark, and you would do a 1k burst very quick. And then if you got lucky, they would shoot it again, and after the magic barrier would end, you could do another 1k burst. I really missed that, and I also missed the animation canceling tech that she had with her ultimate. They definitely removed a lot of the tech with this character, and the funny thing is, they have the power to add it back. They added back the bunny hop, because a lot of people were rioting about the fact that that was gone. But the very funny thing is, bunny hop is the least important tech that they could have possibly added with this new Moji. Because the scamper is infinite, so why the heck do you even need to bunny hop? Like, what's the point? There is no point. Why would you cancel the scamper for an extra little bunny hop when you could just keep scampering? Like, a bunny hop was only useful because scamper had a finite duration. But the animation cancel tech for her ultimate, and also the ability to have that magic barrier tech, both of those were useful techs, and those are gone. And I really miss those. I really, truly do. Because I enjoyed Flank Moji to an extent. She was always a very hit-or-miss character. Some matches she was insane, other matches it felt like she couldn't do anything, but in the matches where she could do a lot, she felt very fun to play. And yeah, certainly some of that is preserved with this, but obviously not all of it. And while Healer Moji is also reasonably fun to play, she's also still a little bit wonky in terms of her balance. Alright, well, let's head out again. Let's try and get more kills. I'm 7-0. I haven't died, but our team has really not gotten a lot of kills. They have not gotten a lot of kills. Very low kill game. Let's see. We got Yag over here. She's probably looking to ult. She is. I knew it, but I couldn't evade it. Help me! Oh, thank you guys. You're amazing. Alright, huge. I'm going to pop this on Fernando and eat him before he puts the shield back up. A huge heal from Ying is going to keep me alive, plus my own heal from my ult. Let's go. We can take out the Yag, and we are still chilling on this cap right now. And I should be able to, yep, gracefully take out Skye, pop Magic Shield, and live to tell the tale. That much still feels very familiar. Slightly different, but we can still kind of perform that same old cycle there, which is very, very nice. And another thing, I guess, that makes up for the lack of the animation cancel tech is the fact that you can just pop Magic Shield before you use the ult, and then you can enter into the ult with a 600 or 700 health shield, depending on how much Guardian you have. Oh, she's so low! Thank you, Zin. Oop, I'm going to scamper away from that. Goodbye. Inara needs a little bit of healing. I can still actually spray and spit through her. Because remember, in this update, they added the ability for you to heal with your spit in base kit. So she's not as inept of a healer as she used to be with Jubilation. Because with old Jubilation, you just had the spray. And it was quite bad. But yeah, like, look, I can just heal up that Cassie. So, you know, I can still look at a teammate occasionally and heal them. And that's quite nice. Quite a nice ability for a flank to do from time to time. And also, if one of my teammates just wants to stand in front of me while I'm doing damage to an enemy, they can also get healed that way. So, very silly. Alright, let me see. I'm revealed, so they all know I'm in here. Trying to do a cheap little amount of damage there, but, gotta be very careful. I'm very happy with the fact that I haven't died yet, though. Okay, they're pushing in a little bit. I'm just gonna get behind them and cause chaos. Hello, Io. Wow, you're diving further into my team? Okay, there's a sacrifice proc. I gotta run. I am amazed I'm alive right now, dude. Magic Shield is so strong. Okay, well, I'm back. That shield is gone. Let's just melt him. Okay, bit of a Magic Shield there. Ah, try and hit that magic mark. There we go, gotcha. Here, I can heal up Inara a little bit. Got that Ying heal. I think Tyra knows I'm here. Actually, she doesn't. Wow, I'm missing, though. Oh, crap. A problem I've always had with Moji is sometimes the spray kind of overlaps with your spit and makes it hard to tell where your reticle is. So you can hit the spray just fine, but then the spit just kind of goes askew and misses. Really awkward. Alright, nice kill on Yag. Io got walled off, but we're going to be able to proc her sacrifice there and then take her down. And it looks like we're going to be able to push this through. They're respawning, but they're not exactly trying to contest. Not sure what that Sky just did. Oh boy. I don't think anyone's a bot. They're buying items. A lot of them just didn't have titles to begin with. I don't know. We're just kind of winning. So let's get some more armor plating. I still have yet to die. That is pretty cool. I think so far what we're seeing is that as long as you make sure to pack a good second support, and that your team is competently made, right? You have some good damage champions, you have a hardy, strong tank. Yeah, support, or flank Moji. She still exists. She's a character that you can play. Is she meta? No, of course not. But if you miss flank Moji, if you want to kind of return to the past, this is still a perfectly suitable substitute, and is not totally inept. So I'm quite happy to see that. Let's see. Try and do some damage out there. Is Sky gonna come up here? Kind of waiting for someone to push a little bit. I guess Sky is just dead. Fernando's dead. How about I just push Tyra down? Get the magic shield. Wow, she almost killed me. Good thing I can scamper away, heal up, and let Inara take that kill. Where are the rest of the enemies? Yeah, Zin's asking the same question as me. Is Fernando back in here? There he is. What are you doing, Fernando? And where's Yag? Have they given up? Oh, I think that Sky is a bot. Oh, yeah, she's totally a bot. Oh, that's why they gave up. Man. Ah, that sucks. How many videos have I recorded now, off stream, that have had a bot in them, either on my team or on the enemy team? Oh, man, that Sky just dipped, and the enemies were honestly doing very poorly. Because, yeah. 1 kill from the Fernando. No kills out of Tyra, no kills out of Yag. That's a bit unfortunate, but, yeah. What else can you really do? I mean, this is kind of just the state of Paladins, you know? Lots and lots of bots, absolutely everywhere. People leaving, people crashing. It's something that's just a feature at this point, given how many years this has been an issue. It's quite sad, but yeah, nothing I can really do about it. But yeah, looking at the stat line, I guess we can glean from this that I was able to get a decent amount of kills, decent amount of damage, almost no healing. Apart from those times where I turned and looked at Inara and Cassie to heal them, I was basically not healing that game. So if you do end up playing Damage Moji, she's going to be, well, she's not going to be doing much healing. She's another one of those characters, kind of like Damage Pip or Damage Damba, where the healing is a side effect. It's hardly noticeable. There's absolutely no way you can full support with this playstyle, unless you're solely dedicated on healing, but at that point, like, why even pick the damage talent when you would just do more healing with a healing talent? So, yeah. But certainly the damage is pretty good. The shielding, the extra shielding is also pretty nice. I got double the amount of shielding as my healing, so yeah, Magic Shield, just popping that casually and letting it affect both Moji and her team. That is still a good way to support, even with Damage Moji. But yeah, let me know what you think about Jubilation Moji in the comment section down below. Have you tried it out since Moji got reworked? Have you been playing it consistently? What do you think about the talent? Is it good enough to replace Flank Moji, or at the very least, offer you a way to play Damage Moji that's sort of good enough? I know it's not the same thing as old Flank Moji, but I mean, come on, it's at least viable, it's at least suitable, right? Sure, yeah, if we're gonna have this Moji healer rework, yeah, let me know all that in the comment section down below. Like the video, subscribe, and also, if you want to support the channel directly, you can check out the Nexus, nexus.gg/AndrewChicken. You can buy crystals there and support the channel directly in the process. Really appreciate it if you would check that out. But with all that being said, thank you guys for watching. I will see you all next time. Peace out.